Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. New York, the US economy will need tight monetary policy for some time before inflation is under control, a fact that means slower growth, a weaker job market, and some pain for households and business. Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell said on Friday in remarks, warning there is no quick cure for fast-rising prices. Reducing inflation is likely to require a sustained period of below-tiered growth. Moreover, there will very likely be some softening of labor market conditions, while higher interest rates, slower growth, and softer labor market conditions will bring down inflation. They will also bring supply to households and business, Powell said in prepared remarks for a speech to the Jackson Hole Central Banking Conference in Wyoming. Sandra Chairman Powell spoke today at Jackson Hole where he maintained and reiterated the hawkish stance the U.S. Federal Reserve is taking towards the current high level on inflation. In a short, on Chai's speech, he made several points. Firstly, that economy was still showing strong underlying momentum, and that the labor market in particular remains of out balance. Second, that interest rates will continue to rise to a restrictive stand and importantly stay there for some time, partly because the Fed views forces the decline, but also because in previous inflationary episode, it was a mistake to relax policy too early. In short, the speech, hawkish and we would expect yields of government debt to continue to rise. Stephen of Global Head of Credit and Fixed Income, co-head of Leverage Finance, venerable investor but direct speech was questioned and delivering a message to the market to reset expansion for a longer period of belligerent combat inflation. He provided a historical context and justification for the need to maintain level once the current cycle peak is reached and indicated the Fed's feeling set to do so even in the face of a recession in a rising unemployment. So the headline summary is that we are getting closer to the peak, but we will plateau for an extended period prior to any potential path downward. It was pretty much in line with we are expecting in that even though they don't want to give forward guidance, they are going to try and guide markets to the idea that they are going to slow down the pace of the hiking cycle. But they're going to offset that with the idea that rates are going to be raised for longer, and that what was trusted within the actual statement, that the education is now the current phase having a longer period of tighter monetary policy opposite to you now continue front-loading it at the expense of potentially having to cut rates in the future. I don't think markets necessarily priced this costly to begin with. This was a speech for his legacy because the Fed has been tarnished for its stubborn, transitive view of rising inflation, which was expected, and recession. Powell would not be thought now to do was necessarily to expel inflation from the economy. By invoking the work of other Fed chairmen who have had to deal with inflationary pressure, Powell made it clear how to wants to be perceived as a Fed chair worse than price stability in order to restore a strong economic foundation. Given technology backdrop of easing financial conditions since early July, as we expected, we have seen a pullback by Fed Chair Jerome Powell on the market assessment of an immediate pivot by warning against loosening policy sooner rather than later. Whilst inflation has started to show signs of a turn, some of the more resilient and persistent companies and kept a raise on the table for September. We have now revisited the terminal rate around from previously and think rates might remain higher for longer, which seem more consistent and policy resisted until clearer signs of economic and inflation slowdown appear. He scarcely focused on the expansion channel and to talk a lot about rational expansion, which the Fed believed good which happens with making inflation permanent. He focused on not loosening policy too early, but he didn't mention going any further on hawkish side. Maybe that's all from me. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.